It's me again, Margaret. I'm back for another What Sold video. Who can tell me where it's me again, Margaret comes from? You get 5 fake internet points if you know. All right, so today I'm going to be going over the sales in my resale business from the week of June 23rd through June 29th. I have 14 sales to share with you. I have a lot of bread and butter. I have a $100 sale to share with you and some middle of the road type stuff too. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jenny Shaneyfelt. I am an online clothing reseller. The way I run my business, and there's lots of ways you can do it, but I go to thrift stores. I find inexpensive but high quality clothes. I list them on eBay and Poshmark and flip them for a profit. Hopefully a big profit, but sometimes a little profit. We're gonna go over all those details now as I show you the listings, how I had it titled, what I spent on each item, what my profit was, and at the end I'll give you a breakdown of what my actual, what I got to keep profit was. I am definitely still learning as I go, and reselling has been such a fun journey. Hopefully these videos have been helpful, not only in to help you to become a better sourcer, but also when you get home, you've got your thrift store items and you're gonna list them, but you're like, how do I know what to title it? How do I know what to price it? That's where these videos come in. I hope they've been helpful. If you've found them helpful, will you please do me a favor and hit that like button so that your thumbs up can tell YouTube that, hey, Jenny's videos are good. You should show them to more people. You should help our channel grow. I would be so appreciative. All right, let's get into these sales. Okay, first, Catherine. You know I love Catherine's. Almost every thrift store I walk into, I can find a high quality Catherine's piece that sells pretty quickly. This one sold in 6 days. I titled it Catherine's Women's 2X Floral Button Shirt, 3/4 sleeve, collared, pink, office, church. I had a message on this one and she said something to the effect of, my description said it was navy, I think is what she said, but it looked black. Was it navy or was it black? So I was like, I don't know, let me go grab it and I'll let you know for sure. So when I pulled it off my shelf, I was like, maybe this is black. Why did I say it was navy? I got it over in the sunshine. It was obviously navy. So I just told her that. I said, this is one of those pieces that looks different in different lights. I'm going to send you a picture of this against something that's very, very black and against something that's blue. So that way she could see the difference. But she did end up purchasing it. I paid 59 cents for this. I listed it for 25. I had sent her an offer of $22.50. When she accepted, that gave me a profit of $18.59. Next, Clark's. I love a good quality comfort shoe. I love selling them. Clark's is not a huge profit, but my eye goes to them every time in the store. Plus, these were a big size that might be hard to find retail. So I feel like sometimes people with a larger foot, and I come from a family of big-footed women, so I know they have to look on the resale market, even if they're not normally a resale shopper, a lot of times to find a good shoe, because the shoe stores just don't carry that many of this size. I titled it Clark's Mary Jane's Women 11W, flats, navy blue, comfort, leather, unstructured, and for some reason I put comfort again in the title. I could have used that for something else, but unstructured was part of the brand name. I paid $2 for these. I listed them for $33. I sent someone an offer for $29. She accepted. That gave me a profit of $21.20, and they took 74 days to sell. Next, Catherine's again. I titled it Catherine's 4X Butter Yellow Top Shirt, 3/4 sleeve, V-neck, leaf, modest, floral. Even though the whole shirt wasn't butter yellow is a hot color right now. So it had some butter yellow in it, so I stuck it in the title. This took 47 days to sell. I paid $3.99 for it. I listed it for $25. The buyer offered $19. I accepted. That gave me a profit of $11.21. Next was a linen piece. Christian Siriano sleeveless linen tunic top. Women's extra large. Button pink band collar. This took 1 day to sell. I paid $3.15 for it. I listed it for $21.89. The buyer sent me a $17 offer. I accepted. That gave me an $11.01 profit. Next is Habitat. This is not a super impressive piece. It's like a t-shirt material, but it's patchwork together, and it's got that little crooked artsy pocket in true Habitat style. Would not have picked this up just for the look of it, not even because it was butter yellow, but because it was Habitat and had those other qualities that I knew I could stick in there. I went ahead and picked it up. So I titled it Habitat Butter Yellow Artsy Patchwork Long Top Women's Large 3/4 Sleeve Pocket Casual. It took 23 days to sell. I paid $4.19 for it. I listed it for $29. I sent someone an offer for $22.19. They accepted. That gave me a profit of $14.59. Next, I just love Sundance. I want it all for myself. I want it to all be in my size, but it doesn't sell the quickest for me. But look how pretty this piece was. I titled it Sundance Women's Small Embroidered Tank Top, Mint Green, Pastel, Cottagecore, Fairy, Boho. This took 90 days to sell. I bought it for $3.21. I listed it for $33. And the buyer sent me an offer for $25. That gave me a profit of $18.05. Next, I feel like y'all are probably so sick of seeing these My Pillow guy slippers. I am sorry you've seen them so much, but maybe the next time you see the My Pillow guy slippers in the store, it'll be for a reason, because you've seen them so much. But I did a little Thrift With Me Facebook short where these showed up, where I was filming in the Goodwill. I did a thrift haul where I went over all the items that I got, and they showed up in that. And now they're in this What Sold video, but they sold the exact same day that I listed them at full price. Probably could have got more for them had I listed them higher. So hopefully when you see these in the thrift store, you'll pick them up too. So I titled them My Slipper Leather Faux Fur Women's 7W New Slip-On Mules House Shoes Rubber Sole. These were brand new. You could tell they had never been worn. I really wasn't expecting much out of them, but when I ran the comps in the thrift store, I was super excited. I ended up paying $5.99 for them. I listed them at $45. They were sold in a couple of hours at full price, same day. So my profit there was $31.86. Okay, next is a bundle on eBay. I had sent her an offer on 2 items that she had watched, and then she stuck another full price piece in there to go with it. And to figure out my individual profit on each item, I just took like the fees divided by 3 and then added it into each one. So I'll go over all of them individually. So first we have this vintage stretchy tiered peasant skirt, maxi women 2X, olive green pull-on elastic. Here's your brand tag. It was double take. This is not a brand that's gonna help it sell. It's sold based off of the style, so I did not put the brand in the title. I used that space for other keywords. What helped it sell was tiered, peasant skirt, maxi, olive green. All of those I knew when I saw it in the store, no matter what it was, I was going to get it, because those are hot keywords that'll help something sell, and this had all of them. So this took 23 days to sell. I paid 80 cents for it. I listed it for 25, and she paid $19.99 for it, and that gave me a profit of $19.59. Next was a skirt just like it that I got on the same day, just in a different print. So I titled this one Vintage Stretchy Tiered Peasant Skirt Maxi Women's 2X Purple Pull-On Elastic Boho. It basically had all the same words. So this one also paid 80 cents for. I listed for 25, and this one was actually the full priced item. She paid $25 for this, and That gave me a profit of $23.59 on this skirt, and it was listed for 23 days also. Listed that one and the green one at the same time. The other item that I had sent her an offer on was this one. I just think whoever bought this is super cool. I think I would want to hang out with her. Like, I just imagine that she's artsy and fun and carefree, just judging by the clothes that she chose. All right, this one I titled Vintage Purple Artsy Cardigan Top, Women Extra Large Lagging Look, Open Knit, Baggy, Hippie, Boho. There's your brand tag again. I don't know that I've ever come across Karen Hart before. I bought it based off the style. I have sold another piece just like this one before in a different color, and I have 2 others in different colors still listed in my store. So hopeful that they do as well as this one did. So I paid $5.69 for it. I offered her $22.40. That gave me a profit of $15.34, and it was only 24 days. This one was also in a thrift haul. If you didn't see the thrift haul, let me just quickly say Maui & Sons vintage stuff is a bolo. And I got excited when I ran the comps and didn't realize that it was just the vintage stuff that was selling so high. But this still sold quickly in only 4 days, but not for very much. I titled it Maui & Sons Purple Muscle Tank Top Men Extra Large Surf Beach Hawaii Pastel 80s 90s. This wasn't from the 80s or 90s, but this style, this design definitely puts me in the mindset of Saved by the Bell, which is the 90s, so that's why I threw that in there. All right, I paid $1.99 for it. I listed it for $18. Wah wah. I thought it was going to be listed for like $40, but it wasn't vintage, so I just was like, okay, I'm gonna list it low and let it sell. This was part of my tiered weekend sale that I do every weekend. So this one was at 10% off, and it sold at that price, which was $16.20. That gave me a profit of $8.80. Next, Crown and Ivy is not a brand that I'm gonna get just based off of the brand. It really has to have a lot of stuff going for it. Just in my experience, the resale price is not high enough to spend what the thrift stores usually want to charge for it. This one had a lot of good qualities that I thought would make it sell fast. It sold in 45 days. I thought it would sell faster than that, but 45 days is not too bad. What did I love about this one? I love the puff sleeves. I love that I could use the word cottagecore, baby doll, tiered. It wasn't a maxi skirt, but it was a longer dress. So I liked all of that, so that's why I got it. I titled it Crown and Ivy Cottagecore Baby Doll Dress, Women's Extra Large Tiered Ruffle Floral Puff Sleeve. There's your Crown and Ivy tag if you don't know, but I bet you do, because Crown and Ivy is everywhere, at least here in North Alabama. Do you see Crown and Ivy a lot in your thrift store? I paid $4.99 for it. I listed it for $33. The buyer offered $28 and I accepted. That gave me a profit of $17.41. I got 2 more. This is one y'all saw in a recent thrift haul as well. It sold fast in only 5 days. So I ran the comps on this when I saw it in the thrift store, and only one had been listed, but it sold, so that gave it 100% sell-through rate. So I was like, okay, it's still got the tag on it. I'll see what I can do. So it sold fast. It sold in 5 days. I titled it Nicole Miller Oversized Throw Blanket Lion Floral 50 inches by 70 inches tan gold cotton. I'm not a home decor expert by any means. I'm not really any kind of expert by any means, but home decor, I'm still learning. So I paid $6.99 for it at Goodwill, and I priced it at $55. I offered someone $45. They accepted. That gave me a profit of $29.01 in just 5 days. So I was pretty excited about that. Okay, next is my $100 sale. I guess it's a good sign that I keep mentioning that formal dress haul that I accidentally went on that day and ended up coming home with 52 formal dresses for $50. But another, because if I keep mentioning it, that means stuff keeps selling out of it. So here's another one. I'm learning so much about formals, and they were so intimidating to me before. And I'm loving having all these formals listed because, like, some of them I will lower the price over time. I will probably send out bigger offers, bigger percentage off offers over time. But these are items that, you know, when prom season rolls around, I have all the stuff sitting ready to go, and it's not even prom season right now, and it's still selling. So I'm just excited about it. I'm so thankful that I ran into that unexpected haul that day. But okay, so this one I did have to do a little work on it. I'll show you as I go through these pictures. So it was a gorgeous gown. It was satiny leopard print. I would call it leopard. Would you call it leopard? How do you know the difference in leopard and cheetah? I don't know, or maybe it's something else altogether. But I was very thankful that I had my mannequin, because it made it, like, there was no way I would have been able to just hang this on the hanger and make it look good. So that mannequin has already paid for itself in helping me sell these dresses. So if you've been on the fence about getting a mannequin, I highly recommend it. Now, I'll probably end up getting a bigger one, because when I put like an extra large or above on that, it doesn't look good. But all these formal dresses were smaller, so that's why I went with this. But I titled it Leopard Prom Dress Satin Size 6 Long Evening Gown Rhinestone Maxi Formal Cocktail. And I didn't have to do a ton of work on it, but some of these little right here, right around here, were a little bit loose, so I did have to go on and stitch some of those back on, but it was well worth it, the time that I spent there and the profit that came in from this dress. But yeah, that train thing hung from there, not the bottom of the dress. It was really unique, beautiful. The brand was Riva Designs. In my research, I did not find that that was an exceptional brand. I'm pretty sure this sold just based off of how cute it was. I paid $1.25 for this dress. I listed it for $1.99 because there were no comps to go off of. I was just like, well, I'll just shoot for the moon. Let's see what happens. And the buyer sent me an offer for $100. I was super excited to accept that. And that gave me a profit of $84.55. It was only listed for 34 days. It's a good week. All right, let me go over the breakdown of this week's take-home profits in my resale business. So, all right, I sold 14 items. 10 were on eBay, 4 were on Poshmark. My total sales plus the shipping that the customer paid was $543.03. The fees that I had to pay to eBay and Poshmark were $83.33. Part of those fees was I have all my eBay listings at 2% promoted listings. So I had to pay 45 cents on one, 61 cents on one, 72 cents on one, 63 cents on one. Not much, and it helped me get 4 sales by having that 2% promoted listing on there. So I think that is definitely worth it. The cost that I had to pay for shipping these items was $88.99. And the amount that I paid for each of these items initially in the thrift store, all added together, was $45.71. So that brings this week's profits to $325. It was a great week. How was your week? I hope it was awesome, and I hope you're in the middle of a great week right now. Let me remind you before I hop off of here, if you are not getting notifications of these videos when I post them, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. Of course, there's no charge to subscribe, and then hit the bell icon, and by doing that, it tells YouTube that you want to be notified every time I release a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!